Hesitating to pick up the harmonica because you think you're too old? Think again. In this video, I'll debunk the myth that age is a barrier to learning how to play the harmonica. These practical tips are tailored specifically for older learners and will help whether you're brand new to harmonica or you've been learning for a while. Stay tuned to discover how you can enjoy, learn and excel at the harmonica regardless of your age. If you're new here, my name's Liam. I'm a professional harmonica player and teacher. On this channel, we help you to learn how to play the harmonica. Subscribe to keep up to date with all the latest free harmonica lessons, tips and tricks. Today I've got 5 tips for you. Here's the first and to my mind most powerful. Tip 1. Know that it's a complete myth that you're too old to learn the harmonica, even if you secretly believe it. It's completely reasonable to have doubts when you're a bit older and not have confidence in your ability to learn the harmonica. But that niggling doubt will further eat away at your confidence. From the get-go, you have to know that you're not too old to learn how to play the harmonica. The harmonica is a great instrument for people of all ages, and it's relatively easy to learn to play. You may have different needs to younger people who have their own worries, but those needs will not stop you from learning. How do you do this in the best way then? Number 2, find your learning style. These days in schools, people are taught their learning style. So if you're a visual learner or an oral learner, for example, most people who are starting to learn the harmonica have never been taught or thought about what their learning style is. But it's worth considering. Think about it this way. Do you learn by reading, listening, watching, or doing? Everyone's different, and so everyone will need to use different resources. If you learn by reading, invest in a harmonica book. Chances are, if you're watching this, then you learn by watching, so an online course will work better for you. Take some time to think about the times in your life when you've learned and how you learn best, then tailor your learning to suit that style. Number 3, break it down. Big goals seem overwhelming. Breaking a goal down into smaller chunks can really help you master the skill. Let's say you're learning to bend. That involves multiple physical processes that have to be achieved simultaneously to get a great bend. But you'll get there much quicker if you concentrate on each process in turn, then put them together. So first consider what you have to do with your lips, then your tongue, then your jaw, and then finally your breath. Then when you're familiar with each, put it all together and attempt the bend in its entirety. Breaking things down into chunks means that it's in smaller, more manageable pieces, and crucially, this will make it easier to absorb and retain the new knowledge. Another way to cement knowledge is to follow tip 4. Number 4, repetition is your friend. Our brains learn best through repetition. This is true for young, middle, and older age students. Sometimes, if I'm learning a new technique, I'll play a lick over and over hundreds of times to get it in my mind. I often find that older students seem discouraged when using repetition because they feel they've failed if they haven't mastered something quickly. Please know that this isn't the case. It's true for everyone that we need to repeat the process, skills and techniques over and over again before we truly get them. Don't be discouraged if you need to review things multiple times. And finally, onto the secret weapon for older learners. Number 5, enjoy the learning process. Learning a new skill, like the harmonica, can feel daunting at any age, but especially when life experiences have added a few chapters. The secret, so my happy harmonica students tell me, is to embrace the joy of the process. Forget about comparisons or the pressure to reach perfection quickly. Focus on the pure enjoyment of learning the harmonica, the satisfaction of mastering new techniques, and the fun of exploring your creative side. Let the harmonica be fun, not a test of your youth. You'll be surprised how much faster and more joyfully you progress when you're having fun along the way. Often older students ask me how long it will take to learn the harmonica. You can click here for my take on that. You might also want to take advantage of my 30-day free trial of my harmonica school. There are links in the description below. Let me know in the comments if you've taken up the harmonica recently or if you have any tips for older learners. Until next time, cheers.